Hey guys, welcome back to KabbRadio episode 7. This is a past conversation that I had. It took me a while to edit since my mic was kind of being pretty awkward. It would like go in and out. I think I had a setting on there that I think the compression, or maybe there was almost like I forget a gate, a noise gate that would cut off my voice or wouldn't get certain points of my speech, or my laughs and stuff. So it took a lot to kind of make it somewhat listenable. Sorry for it being awkward, but um this was a conversation we had a while back, maybe a few months back, and it was just hilarious. We talked about a ton of anime, um, movies, video games, and possible things for the future. And there might be some things that we talked about that has already come to pass. But this is episode 7, and I hope you enjoy. Let me check something here. Voice and video. Man, why the heck did this thing change my...
I thought he was talking to me
Oh,
because you were
crap.
responding.
Wait, what? I couldn't hear you though. I couldn't hear you, Shadow.
You couldn't hear me?
There we go.
No,
We
I
got
couldn't
it.
hear you.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Okay, I can hear you guys now.
Wow, that's
Were you guys
crazy.
talking? Were you guys talking to me?
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
talking to
I
you.
was like, what?
That's so freaking funny, dude. Holy crap! So how have you guys been doing? What you been up to?
Nothing really.
Yeah.
Just playing those games I mentioned.
Oh man.
Dude, you said something about the Classroom of the Elites though?
Yeah, I've been watching that. It's so
How was it?
Oh my gosh.
What?
You don't like it.
Uh-oh, what happened?
I kind of like it, but at the same time, it's like I don't know what I'm supposed to like.
I haven't even watched this. I don't even know.
You're supposed to like the main character, bro. Dude.
Oh, you mean like how I don't know what's the word? Just like jaded he is. It's like
man.
this is how he talks.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Oh, oh yeah.
What episode are you on?
It's like you're trying to blackmail me. Oh,
Yeah.
and it's like what the freak? No, I like his character. He's funny, like just the way he's written and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that is probably the most interesting part of the show. But like,
uh-oh.
I'm telling you right now, like I like the show, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just like it's a show about a class that's just trying to be a class, I guess. It's like the
They're trying
point,
to be class A.
yeah, like class A of just being a good class, I guess. It's like basically you do your homework, you come to school, and that's what they're working towards, being the elite classroom. And it's just like, okay, I get it that this class that it revolves around is kind of like the loser group or whatever.
Oh.
But it's just like, yeah, you're the losers. You didn't come to class, or you didn't study, or you didn't save your money, that type of thing.
Imagine that was the US. All classes would be like.
Yeah, but that's basically what the story's about. It's just like being the class that
That's the best.
does their work.
That's it.
That's basically what it's
Yeah,
about.
man.
And then the like, I guess the interesting part of it is the dynamic between the characters and like how they interact with each other, right? And
Yeah.
and it's revealing some story background of the main character, right?
No.
It gives flashbacks of him, when he was a little kid, and I don't quite like understand everything, but
Hmm.
like the story is just interesting in just like uh what he does to like get his classroom up there, right?
Yeah.
Because nobody cares. And there's also that one character who's always screwing everything up. There's always that one loud character that's just like always
Yep.
getting into fights or always like
Dude,
mouthing off or whatever.
I freaking hate that guy, man.
Yeah, and it's just like, okay, I get it. This is the loud guy, almost like Ryuji from Persona 5, right? Like
Yeah.
there's always that character, that stereotype character. But
Um,
but the show's interesting. It's funny. There's some kind of dark story beats, I guess, with some characters.
hmm
And it's interesting. I like it, but at the same time, it's just like, is this story really just about who's the best students? It's like
Yeah.
it's not even like what do you call
It's
it?
not like taking over the world or something.
Yeah, it's not some like super survival based thing. It's just like who's smart enough to do this, or who's got the basic common sense to be the best class type of thing. And it's just funny. It's just funny that way. But you mentioned that you lost interest in Overlord, right?
I finished the first season and that was it.
Oh, that was it. Did you not see
Yeah.
the rest on Hulu or something, or what? What's the?
No, I have Crunchyroll, so
Oh, okay. Yeah, I recently did the free trial for Crunchyroll. That's why I was able to watch that Classroom of the Elites. I watched the first season of Overlord, and it's pretty funny. It's it's pretty cliche a little bit. Mostly with the what do you call it, the dream fantasy, right?
Dream
Of
yeah.
fantasy of what?
like being the main, like,
Oh, being like the best of the best.
yeah, like being the main character, right?
Yeah,
The power
Just being some
fantasy.
overpowered.
but
Yeah.
that's the whole point, though.
Yeah, I know, but like it's just funny, almost like Sword Art Online, where
Yeah,
the main character is just like really skilled in
yeah. You only seen
swordplay.
season one, right?
Yeah, I've only seen season one.
Yeah, you have to see the other seasons because it gets better and better, man.
It
At least for
does?
me, anyways, it does.
But like there's some funny characters in that show. The girl character is probably the funniest.
Which one?
The main girl, the Albedo.
Oh, right.
She's just freaking hilarious, dude. But like it's definitely like the power fantasy of like you know how he changes her programming to be like you're in love with me type thing,
Oh, right,
or
yeah,
whatever in the
yeah.
beginning. And
Uh-huh.
it was like right off the bat, I was just like, yeah, that's what the the dude would do, of course, man. It's like his last is it was almost depressing, the first episode,
Yeah.
right? Because I don't know if you guys most likely seen that meme where like the friends are logging off for the night and they're like
Oh, right.
like,
And then
oh,
like, well, go ahead.
like he's just like, oh, that was fun. He's like, I'll see you tomorrow, I'm tired. And then it says last online like 5 years ago or something.
Yeah.
That's how it felt, like, watching that episode. And I was just like, oh no, I feel sorry for this guy. Like he's the last remaining player, and then he gets left alone, like
Yeah.
being the last guild member or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I could relate to that, because it's like I feel like there are times where I'm the last person who who stays for a game or something, and Just like everybody's gone, like dead game almost. But
Dead
def-
game.
definitely related to that. It's almost with almost every game I play, to be honest. Uh, like I think back on Evolve, right? Remember
Okay.
Evolve? Like my friends bought it. I bought the game, and then like we played a bit, and then soon after they basically like, all right, we're done playing the game, and then I'm just like, I'm left alone. Like, oh, okay, I guess everybody's gone now. Like,
Yeah, just like the Division.
yeah. Did I leave you alone, Shadow?
Yeah, you did.
I feel so bad. I mean, like, I played a ton of that game, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I'm surprised with how much I played that game, but I mean, that just shows to me that you could relate. Also, you're just like,
Oh yeah.
you're like the last remaining
Yeah,
player.
it's happened to me with many games. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I think it happens to everyone. To be honest.
yeah, I think so too. The same thing happened with Destiny for me. Like, same friends, they bought Destiny, and then I didn't learn, and they basically like, all right, we're done playing Destiny, and then I was stuck, like, left alone. This was like original, like, PlayStation, old Destiny when it first came out. But yeah, that that show, it's funny because he's overpowered, right? Like he's like he fits so well in this world that he's like the nerd, like the central dude who knows everything, right? And he just uses that, and he almost role plays.
Dude, I think that's the thing that I like about Overlord is that like he gets into character to
Yeah.
be his character.
Yeah, that's what I like about it too. Um, and there's no struggle. I feel like there's very little struggle, and that's another thing that I do like about the show is like it's not stressful. It's not like
Yeah,
it's not overly dramatic. It's not ham fisting you with like dramatic storylines or like
yeah, everything is just like smooth and stuff.
It's like
Like,
everything.
and even if you know he's gonna win,
Yeah,
like, like I guess you could say the adventure to his winning is like the best parts of everything,
yeah.
and that becomes even stronger in the later seasons too.
Oh, really? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I like that. Yeah, I remember the last episodes I watched was when that vampire girl, I guess, was going crazy.
Oh,
Right?
okay,
Yeah.
right.
Like she was being mind controlled and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like they're just throwing out like abilities and crap at each other.
Wait, so you seen the fight and everything already? Like
Yeah,
even after
yeah.
that?
Yeah, that was the end
Oh,
of the
uh,
first season.
the thing that I liked
Yep.
about it too was how they brought in pay to win.
Is that what they did?
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
didn't see that.
yeah, like he was opening these little packages and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that was basically like the pay to win and all that stuff.
Oh, I thought those were like packages that they got from like his friends basically. From
Well, I
his
mean, I
old
guess you
guild.
could say that, right? Because he was basically explaining about how these are like premium items that players from the game that he played could buy, and they would
Yeah.
boost your power and your defenses by a lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he was talking about pay to win on that one. I found that hilarious.
It's pretty
Like
freaking
he's
funny.
already strong, and then he's going to become even
Yeah.
stronger by using pay to win items.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's great. Oh man. There's a bunch of random stuff that happens. Like even the NPCs, like the townsfolk, he's just like living life there, almost like Sword Art, where they're just like in the world,
Yeah.
and he's just kind of stuck there. I don't really know what like is happening with his real body or whatever. But
Well, the thing is that like his real body is that body now.
did it explain that or?
Well, they explained it from the very beginning. He gets stuck there because you know how he's trying to log out and everything, and he can't even do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, he's just stuck there.
He just becomes the person or whatever.
Yeah, he becomes his character.
Right.
Yeah,
Interesting. I
yeah,
don't know. I feel like they just don't really explain it. Like he's just kind of there because he does talk about like finding out if there's other friends
yeah.
of his.
Well, not just friends, but other players as well.
Right. Yeah. And I like that. I like that there's like a deeper premise or I guess
Yeah,
goal for the whole show. I think it's one of the reasons why like I keep watching it too. It's interesting. It's interesting.
yeah. You're gonna have to refresh my memory on what happened in season 1 because I don't want to go too far and then spoil it for you.
Well, the last thing was the vampire girl getting
Yeah,
controlled. And like season 1 there were some villagers like he's basically trying to get reputation, right? Like
yeah,
spread his name and everything. And
and that's when he wears like the mask and stuff, right?
yeah, like the
Okay.
armor and everything and all that. And that's mostly all that happens. He does a couple of quests like around those
What characters have you met already?
oh man.
Like you don't have to name them, just describe them.
Well, you know his guild or like
Yeah.
his NPC people and there was the redhead girl who was almost killed, I think, by the
Redhead girl.
vampire girl. She looks like a warrior or I don't know. She's like almost a villager townsfolk, maybe a
Oh,
mercenary.
okay.
I forget like her actual role, but like I've seen her a little bit. Ah, what else was there, man? There's like I'm trying to think of the plots that happened. I remember there's some kid that hired them, and didn't they get killed? I think they got killed.
A kid? What do you mean?
No, like there was a kid in like a group that he became somewhat friends with, and then they end up getting killed by I don't know what it was.
Was it a monster? Was it another human?
Maybe it was like a it was the girl with that warrior girl. That was actually pretty
The
brutal.
warrior girl. Are you talking about the one that's like a cat?
Yeah, the psychotic girl.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
Oh, so you've seen everything, like what happens to her too and all that stuff?
Yeah, I've seen her get killed.
Oh yeah, that was also a good part too.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah, it was.
The animation of like him like hugging her and like you see like all the metal plates just coming off and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really good.
That was great.
It was.
I saw I was watching it. I was like, this is getting pretty intense. I was like,
yeah, like her facial, reaction and all that stuff when she's getting squished and stuff. Oh man, that was like the best.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like how he went down the road of just like, this is what you wanted. I'm gonna freaking murder you. Like this is the type of person that you are, and I'll oblige in killing you.
Yeah, it was just a hug too. That was, I don't know. I like that one. That was epic.
That was a cool fight too. It wasn't bad. I guess I just like how there's no real stress involved in the show.
Yeah,
it's just fun, almost like the buffoonery that I talked to you guys about.
Yeah. That was also a good one. Yeah,
it's just a fun ride, and I like the characters. They're funny, especially the main character. I think the main character is pretty likable. Yeah, he's not annoying.
I like his name too, dude. I like his name. Oh man, probably the best name ever.
Yeah, he's funny. He's freaking funny. The names are hilarious too.
Yeah, I like Albedo, Ainz Algoon.
I mean,
I forgot the other ones, but those names are just too good.
Like
I like the butler's name too, but I forgot his name.
I mean, like I said, like Albedo's one thing.
Yeah.
But when he like talks about other, I don't know who it was, but then he's like Babu Babu. Like, like he throws out like random names. Like,
yeah, he was probably talking about like his clan friends, like his
Yeah,
real life friends. Yeah.
they got some like crazy crazy names. And I'm just like, wow, did they just like randomly like put some towns together? And it's funny. It works for the show. It adds to it, and I'm
Yeah.
just laughing. Whenever he says a name like that, he's like, oh man, there's one that he says often, but I forgot it. I think it was the one that sounded like that. He's like Bobby, Babu, or something like that.
Yeah.
So funny, man. But I like Overlord. I'm definitely gonna keep watching it. It's one of the reasons why I started up the Crunchyroll so I could continue it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like I would say Overlord is probably like one of my top animes.
Yeah,
Like
the
it's really up there.
yeah the I was really bummed out when they didn't have the rest on Hulu. I was just like,
Yeah, yeah, they
wait,
had to take it off. I
where's the
guess.
rest of the seasons, man? You can't just have one season on here and then ditch the rest. That's not cool. Uh, but yeah, like I'm definitely continuing that one.
Yeah, that
Um,
one's really, really good. Did you see when these people go into the tomb of Nazareth?
I'm not sure.
Okay, that's probably later on then.
I just remember when the vampire girl was killing everybody.
Yeah.
Oh dang, what was the first thing that happened? I know he saved a bunch of people. He saved a village that was being attacked by some soldiers, and then he did that quest for that kid who was like trying to take his or learn from his
That was
power and
the
stuff like that.
medicine, right?
Yeah, the medicine stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think those were the like three main plots of that season. And then it ended with the vampire girl.
Okay, I see, I see. Yeah, it's only gonna get better, dude. It's only gonna get better.
Oh man, but like I think I'll recommend Classroom of the Elites if you plan on watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that show's pretty funny in its own ways too. And I don't think I'm feeling the drama of it also. So
Of what?
of Classroom of the Elites.
Oh, okay.
So kind of like Overlord, it's not like, oh, you're gonna hate everybody or
Yeah.
like Attack on Titan. I'm just hating everybody. Like, oh man, Attack on Titan. I get so mad like thinking about the characters.
Dude, I was gonna say you should watch Black Clover because I've been watching Black Clover.
Yeah, Black Clover is a really good one
But-
too.
What is that
But
about?
you're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it, Kai.
Oh,
I
is
just know it.
Is it over the top dramatic? Then is that what you're saying?
It's like
Because I'll watch a dramatic show, but like,
thing is, it's like the main character, he kind of yells all the time. He's like dude,
oh no,
man.
the thing I hate the most, man.
Yeah.
Oh, not only that,
Exactly.
but you might not even finish it because like it starts off really, 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 really slow.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
it starts off slow.
Like really, like even I wanted
all-
to quit, but I'm like, you know
it's
what? No,
almost
I'm
like
gonna
One
keep
Piece
watching
to me.
it, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm happy that I stuck with it because it's really good.
All right, Black Clover.
Yeah. I finished like the second season, I think.
I mean, I watched a ton of Attack on Titan, so I'm like,
Well, with Black Clover, it's like it's basically Naruto.
okay.
It's really identical to Naruto.
I mean, how's the animation? Is it decent?
It's
I-
alright.
yeah, I
But
like
I feel
it.
like it might get better. It might
Okay.
get better.
Because Naruto, I don't like Naruto, like the animation. For the later, like the really good quality episodes, yeah, like I do like it. But for a majority of like the early Naruto show, it's just like really bad looking like animation and everything. So
No, I think the
Uh-oh.
animation is fine for Black Clover.
okay, I could say the same thing for Bleach. Like they just kind of like rushed it out, right? Like when you compare the manga to the anime, it's just like, you know, the manga looks way better and whatever. Like it doesn't even compare. But yeah, dude. I might be getting back into anime and drawing. Holy crap. I've been drawing a lot. It's not even funny. I think it's also one of the reasons why I haven't really been streaming too much. Also, just like I'm drawing like for 3 hours straight. I'm just like
Yeah.
at least I'm creating something. So like I'm trying to do something with that. But all in all, like those are some good shows. I don't know if there's any. Like, you guys mentioned Shield Hero. I think I'm gonna take.
Oh, that one, yeah. I haven't finished it
Mm,
actually. I stopped watching it.
Oh, okay.
Shield Hero fell off for me when the second season
Yeah.
came out.
Let me check what episode I left off on because I did stop watching it. Let me see.
Yeah,
Where is it at? Hold on.
Shield Hero.
Do you know what Shield Hero is about, Kai?
No, I haven't seen anything about it. I've just seen like the little
Oh,
picture.
okay.
Yeah, the Rising of the yeah, season 2, episode 7. That's where I left off. I was all like, oh, I don't know, I don't feel like watching it anymore. But the episodes before that, they were pretty good.
Yeah, like the start of it is just
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah.
and then
When you watch it, I'll let you know what I mean about what I don't like about the second season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Another good one is How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom. That one's really good too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was pretty. He basically becomes like a politician.
yeah, pretty much.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know what types of animes you guys watch.
Oh, just random ones, whichever. For me, whichever catches my eye.
Yeah. I think nowadays it's like the animation better be like it better look good. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be like, nah, I don't wanna. I don't wanna look at like the Shonen Jump animes normally aren't great.
Okay.
Like the manga is really good, but like I feel like they rush the series into anime form, and then I don't know. It's just at least I don't know what was like 15 years ago or something when that came out. So maybe they upped their quality. I don't know because I know the latest Naruto stuff looks really good, like the fight scenes and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I could be wrong. I don't even know what other like types of things I've seen. There was one, oh, what was it called? It was with it was about these two kids who want to become manga artists or like manga creators. And it's almost what is it? It's like almost like a romance also because the main character makes a promise with the girl.
I think I know what you're. I think I know what you're. I think I've read like the description about it. That's about it.
What was that thing called? Dang it. I read a ton of the manga and then I think I stopped at one point. I forget why. It was probably because like the story arcs were getting so long and almost repetitive that I kind of dropped off. But like at least like the furthest I've watched or read of it was super interesting. I liked it. I don't know if that's like the process of how they make manga or whatever. You know how they delve deep into like
Yeah.
how an artist does all the stuff and whatnot, and really cool story. But that's another one I watched and stuff or read at least. I want to watch the anime and see if it does it justice. Apparently, what?
What's it called?
I don't remember what it was called.
Ooh.
I don't remember. You could probably look at Shonen Jump and then you'll find it as one of like the main.
There is another anime that I looked at where the main character was also like really really strong. I just forgot what it's called, but it was really good too.
Oh, I still have to watch Chainsaw Man.
Oh,
I
yeah,
haven't
that's
even heard of
coming
that
out
one.
soon. Coming out soon, man.
I think I read the first couple of chapters, but then I don't know, I just kind of stopped reading.
Ooh.
But it's super interesting. I just needed to keep reading. I'm kind of dumb. I have a low attention span, so I just kind of like stop reading or I forget about the app on my phone and then I'm just like, oh crap. I haven't read that in a while, and then I don't go back to it. I think
I think it comes out on August 5th, in like a few more days.
like the new season or something. Is that what you're talking about?
No, just the anime. It's barely coming out,
Oh,
like as an anime.
oh, I thought it was already out already.
No, it's barely coming out. I mean, no, never mind. But yeah, it's coming out in like 2 more days.
Did you guys ever watch or read Death Note?
Yeah, I watched.
Dude.
I think I read like half of the series, and then I think I was caught up with where it was at, and then I just didn't go back because like I was still waiting for the next chapters and stuff. So I haven't finished that one either.
I feel bad for some of the characters. Dude,
I
man.
hear that story just goes dark. Is it pretty dark
It is dark, man.
Wait, for what anime?
for Death Note?
Hold on, I forgot
Oh.
her name, man. It was sad.
Which one?
I'm trying to look her up. She had black hair. She was like she was kind of from the beginning. Naomi or something.
Oh, I
like
forgot
that.
how they look.
She was like on her way to like the station and was gonna join like the FBI or whatever to
Mm,
join the investigation on who's Kira.
right.
But then Light was like, "Nah, she gotta die, bro."
Oh man. Yeah,
Dude, it was
that story's
sad
pretty
how
crazy.
she-
Yeah, I love the art from that artist. That guy's a really good artist. He's got one of those like art styles that just pulls you in.
Um,
The story's interesting too, like with like what he does, but well, I wonder if that might have been like a collab also. Like the artist and then like a story writer. But Bakuman, that's what it's called. The one with the manga, aspiring manga artists or creators. That's a good one. Good drama type thing.
never seen it.
Yeah, I haven't.
Never
either.
heard of it at all either.
What do they call it? Slice of life? I think that's what they call it.
Oh, okay.
Aw, man.
Like,
Bet
And
I'll
what's a
start
slice of
crying.
life?
What?
And can you
Huh?
describe a slice of life for me?
I think
It's like
it's like dramatic, like drama.
Is it like a feel good type of thing, or
no, it makes you
no?
feel bad, bro.
Oh,
It makes you want
so
to
like
cry.
what?
I think
So like
it could be feel good.
Grave of the Firefly, like that kind of.
I haven't heard of that one.
Oh
Veil of the Fireflies?
no, Grave of the Fireflies.
Oh, Grave of the Fireflies.
Mm,
No,
Or is that too much?
I don't know what that is, but
Because Grave of the Fireflies, it will definitely make anyone who watches it cry for sure.
yeah. Oh man, sounds like a show I should watch then.
Like I wish I didn't watch it. That's how bad I got.
Oh man,
oh,
it was
dude.
too much. Is that what you're
It
saying?
yeah, it was too much.
Oh no. Oh man. So you're saying it ended bad?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Mm,
I mean, it wasn't gruesome or anything like that, right? It's just a story and
right.
things like that. Yeah.
Kai, have you seen To Your Eternity? Man.
To Your Eternity.
Yeah.
It's an anime.
Man, just thinking about it. Bro, man. I
Okay.
started crying first episode.
Oh
bro.
man. All right, I'm gonna save this to
You
my
should watch the first
add-
episode, man.
to my watch list. I'm gonna add that there. To Your
Dude, man.
Eternity.
All of the episodes are like S tier, not gonna lie. Oh my gosh.
Animation looks pretty good. Roni Kenshin's good. You guys ever read Yu-Gi-Oh?
Read it? No, just watched it.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I watched it.
Did you know how dark Yu-Gi-Oh got? Like in the beginning?
I can only
Or
imagine.
you get sent to the Shadow Realm.
Worse than that, dude.
Why? What happened? I don't remember.
Okay, so Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the first, I think, what was it, like 6 chapters or 8 chapters? At least those are the ones that I read. Um, Basically, it introduces how uh Yugi or whatever like gets possessed by that ancient Egyptian or whatever, right?
Yeah, the Pharaoh.
Yeah, the pharaoh or whatever.
The Pharaoh.
I don't know too much about Yu-Gi-Oh, to be honest. But from what I know from like the first chapters of the manga, it's like he basically takes over his body and they get into these situations where there's like a murderer on the loose. I think it's normally like criminals, like murderers and stuff. And him and his friends get into these situations, and so he possesses Yugi and basically plays a death game with them almost.
Okay.
Yeah, and so he puts them through these like mini games and basically tells these criminals like, you have a chance to get this, or maybe it explains it better, but basically he tricks them into playing a game with them. And the games are pretty elaborate. They're pretty fun. That's one of the reasons why it was so interesting to read. But basically, he plays these death games with them, and the murderers end up basically losing their minds or potentially getting killed. I think so. He basically kills them for the most part. So it's not the. Well, I actually don't know how the anime goes. Does he kill anybody? Does he
No.
do anything terrible?
No, in the first. No, he doesn't.
He doesn't make people lose their minds or go psychotic.
Actually, maybe
No.
the only thing we've seen is like, I guess like people falling on the floor and then their eyes becoming white and then like they're twitching, but that's about it.
Maybe that's as far as it goes.
Yeah.
So, in the first few episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh, it's just like him and his grandpa, like with what was his name? What was the
Joey?
white coat?
The white coat.
Yeah, with like the PS5 looking coat, with like the bowl cut. I forgot his name.
Oh,
But they're just fighting over for the blue eyes white dragon.
Oh, wait, a white coat or a blue coat?
You mean his rival?
No, it's a white. Yeah, or whatever. I forgot his name.
What, Seto Kaiba?
Yeah, Kaiba. That's what his name.
How do you call it? He's not wearing white though.
What? He is wearing white.
Is he wearing white?
Belts. His belts around it.
I remember him wearing blue.
Stupid.
That's what I gotta incorporate into my art more often, man. Freaking belts everywhere. It has this like cool factor a little bit. You know what I mean? Even though it's impractical.
So dumb. But yeah, he wears white. He has like a white coat.
I see. Yeah. Joey was pretty hardcore too in the manga, from what I remember.
Joey was his friend, right?
Yeah, his best friend.
Definitely more intense. That's one of the reasons why I like the manga more than the anime. Also, it's like almost.
Oh, the thing in the anime, they kind of made it kid friendly.
Yeah,
so
they censor it basically. They make it kid friendly. Like you remember in Naruto, like the first chapters. You remember that scene where Kakashi gets freaking eviscerated almost, like he gets torn apart by these two ninjas, right? And he does his whole his what do they call it, the replacement. Man,
substitution.
The substitution where the logs take his place basically. And in the manga, it kind of shows a silhouette of his body just like tearing apart from these like chain blades or whatever that they have, and it's more brutal, like bloody, brutal, crazy. And then the anime is just like it doesn't show anything. I don't think, like, it just avoids all of it basically. So that's one of the reasons why I like the manga more than the anime, like when it comes to most things. I think one thing I like also is Hunter x Hunter. You ever watch that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty
You
cool.
mean Hunter? You
No. It's Hunter X Hunter. Okay, X. Okay.
Listen.
There's an X in there, kid.
The creator was like, it's Hunter, bro.
Yeah, that's a hilarious part. And then people get mad when you say the X. It's hilarious.
I never hear it. So, like, do they?
I hear it all the time. I mean, I hear it as a joke, but like,
Do they ever say the name in the anime? Like, Hunter.
no,
Nah, they don't.
no, they don't.
Yeah.
But the creator though was like,
I don't pay attention to what the creator says, man. I mean, come on. I mean, like, I used to like, oh, what the? Is this a Team Rocket Girl? It was a commission I did for someone on DeviantArt. They wanted like a character drawn in like the Team Rocket uniform.
mhm.
So that was pretty cool. And I like this picture, so I kept it on my wallpaper. What's up, Schwicky? How's it going, man? We're talking anime. Do you watch anime, dude? But yeah, Hunter, I guess. I guess I'll say that.
No.
from now on.
Say Hunter X Hunter forever.
Yeah,
Paper.
forget what the creator says, man. It's almost like GIF and GIF, right?
Oh yeah.
I think the creator,
How do
whoever
you-
made that, says GIF.
GIF.
Yeah, dude. And I've never disrespected.
Wait, how do you
someone.
pronounce it?
It's GIF, dude.
Yeah, GIF. That's how I pronounce it.
Yeah,
It's GIF,
oh.
man. It's GIF. Well, it's for ages ago. Yeah, it's been a while, Shwicky. Good seeing you, man. Yeah, if you have any good anime, recommend it to us. If you don't watch anime, then maybe yeah, you like anime. I think you brought up the JoJo, right? Was it the JoJo?
Nah, that was someone else.
Was that Tori? Was that Tori, Nico?
Yeah. That was
Okay,
yeah.
that might have been Tori. Okay. Yeah. Have you guys seen
Guy over
JoJo?
here.
Nah, I avoid it.
Nah.
Yeah, the artwork.
It looks too goofy for me to watch.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch it ever.
It looks too goofy for me.
It's almost
Not
like
gonna lie.
bo.
Oh no! Don't even compare them. Whoa! It's too good.
Oh, was it?
Hell yeah!
Why? Why was it good, dude? What's the
Because
deal?
it was random and it was funny. There was like no point for that anime to even exist.
I think that's the reason why I'm like so like. Why would I watch that? Like, there's no point to it. Oh my gosh, that's so funny, dude. Holy crap! Yeah, I keep seeing the bobo everywhere, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, dude. I can't. I don't know, man. I don't remember if that was like on Cartoon Network or.
Yeah, I think it was like the Toonami thing.
Yeah, Toonami.
Because it also like played when they aired Zatch Bell as well.
Oh, okay. Schwicky says Spy Family also, so I definitely have to watch that. That's basically 3 recommendations. Did you watch that, Shadow?
No,
Okay.
I mean I seen it like on Hulu.
yeah,
I'm like, nah, it doesn't look interesting.
I see it everywhere, man. It's like almost like the popular show right now. Like it's the show to watch.
Yeah,
I see it everywhere. What are we talking about? We were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh. We were talking about Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter. Right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I went on a reading binge with that storyline, dude. There was this library. It was a few years ago when I stopped collecting manga. And we went to a library, our local library, and they had a bunch of manga, like a manga section. And I saw Hunter x Hunter, and or Hunter x Hunter. And I just started reading, man. and I think they had like 23 volumes or something like that. And that's as far as I got. And I gotta keep reading. I think the author took a break or something happened.
Yeah, I don't even think he's finished with it. Yeah.
Yeah, he stopped writing for a while, and I think he recently started up again. Yeah. So Hunter x Hunter, I definitely have to finish. Me and my wife were watching the anime, and it's pretty cool. It's kind of cool, but I think
Well, which one? The older one or the newer one?
there's a newer one.
I think so. Yeah. Unless that was like a newer continuation of the older one. I don't know. It's confusing.
Is it like Full Metal Alchemist Next Generation type style?
Something like that, I believe. Yeah, something similar.
Oh, that's funny because the anime, like, I don't think it's very much like the manga.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty different, but I do like that. I like the brutality in that show. Like being a hunter isn't for the faint of heart, basically.
Yeah.
And everybody has this like mutual understanding that they could die at any time, basically. And super interesting story. I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, it's like that one character with the blonde hair that like he can only use his power, I guess you could say, against people who I forgot what was his reasoning was, but something like that. Like he could only use his power on specific people, or else he dies.
Blonde hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kurapika, dude.
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't heard of that.
So then you're probably watching the newer version then, I'm guessing?
Maybe you're talking about Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, I'm talking about Hunter x Hunter.
I feel like the manga is different from the one I'm watching right now.
Oh, okay.
So
then you're probably watching the newer. No,
I didn't even know that there was like an.
I don't even remember if I watched the newer one or the older one. Maybe I watched the newer one. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I got to go back to that show because it's cool. The animation isn't bad either. Like for what's on Netflix, I think I was watching on Netflix. I have to go back to that. I don't know if you guys ever read this Nisekoi. I think it's how you pronounce it. Nisekoi.
No, I don't think so.
It's I think the main character is like a mafia.
Oh, both of them are
son. Oh yeah, they're both the two heirs basically. They're mafia children, and it's like a comedy romance. That one's a good one. I like that one. That one's fun.
It's funny, but it takes too long for me to.
Yeah.
It's like, just
what?
Too long, man. It drags out for too long for me.
I read the manga, so I'm a as you guys know, I'm a manga purist at this point. It's all about the manga. It depends on the anime. If the animation's really good. Yeah. Tokyo Ghoul was kind of cool, but I kind of like faded out on that.
Oh yeah, the second season. Yeah, I couldn't watch the second season anymore. I didn't even start watching.
They kind of skip a lot of plot.
Oh yeah, they do definitely. The first season was good. The second season was.
Yeah.
And then after that, they completely skip a whole season basically, and it's like, oh, what?
I'm just naming off like a bunch of manga or stuff that I've read in my past. Basically, Zombie Powder is really good. I don't think they made that into an anime. There's like 4 volumes. I bought this volume. Those are really cool. The art. I love the art of the Bleach author. It's like I don't know, Tite Kubo or something like that was his name. I think. I don't know how to pronounce their names. But Bleach is cool. Bleach is awesome. Anime, probably not so much from what I've seen of it. Oh man, that was like my generation though. Hikaru no Go. You guys ever read Hikaru no Go?
No.
Oh man, but like I think for a time I got into some slice of life manga, which is like oh man, it's like crossing the line between like I don't know, almost adult. Uh, oh my gosh,
Man, have you
I'm
seen
I'm not
what was
talking.
it?
I'm not talking like rated X stuff. I'm,
Yeah,
You know,
I'm talking like
what was it called? Have you seen Your Lie in April, man? Oh
yeah,
my
heck yeah, you're lying,
God,
April. I love that show so much, man.
bro.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I go back to that series all the like maybe every several months. I go back to that series.
Oh,
It's the
dude.
animation is just beautiful, dude. It's just amazing. I've never thought that they could like animate a piano like that, right? Like someone playing the piano,
Um,
and it's just like like I love that type of music, like the classical.
mhm.
I don't know. It's just really good show. Shadow, you need to get on that, otherwise I'm gonna cry. I'll cry for you, dude.
Am I gonna
Dang, have
cry?
you caught up with?
No, if, no,
'Cause
you're.
I don't like watching anime that makes me cry. To be honest.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. That's why I
Uh,
wish I didn't watch Grave of the Fireflies,
oh
as
no!
well as Tokyo 8.0.
I can't spoil you, but at the same time, if you don't like those types of shows, then or yeah, shows, I'll just tell you right now, it made me cry. So it's good story, good feel good vibes for most of it, but I can tell you right
Until you
now,
get to,
it's dramatic. It's drama at its
it doesn't
finest.
last long.
The happiness doesn't last long.
Real, bro.
That one's a good show though. I love everything about it. That's why I mentioned it. It's a lot like the Gran Torino or $1 Million Baby, where it's like a bittersweet story, and I like those types of stories. So,
Yeah, Gran Torino was so good.
oh man, I want to watch it now. Dang,
Yeah,
those Clint Eastwood movies, man.
they're good.
He's got a lot of really good lines in those movies too. I mean, like "Get off my lawn." I mean, what more can you say? Oh my gosh! But like slice of life, I like those almost like romances that have
You just you just feel depressed afterwards.
it's almost like a hopeless romantic type of vibe. But
Man,
the guy gets the girl in the end. You know what I mean? That type of thing.
Yeah.
So it's a good ending, but there's a lot of drama in between. I
man,
I
have
kind
you
of
seen Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai?
Oh,
Man,
I seen that. Well, I didn't see it, but I read the title and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a dumb anime.
bro. And then once you watch it, man,
Is it good?
bro, started crying, man.
Wait, what? That's a title that
Bro,
I
dude.
I wouldn't think to take seriously, but
Yeah, that's yeah, me too.
all
I
right.
heard about it from Josh. Josh, I was like, dude, man.
Any recommendation from Josh, I'm like, okay, cool. I'll watch it. He introduced me to GTO, Great Teacher Onizuka. That is a good series. That one's fun. That one's hilarious. So if you haven't watched GTO, I recommend watching that. More of like just like a comedy romp fest. It's funny. Um, but they also got, or that anime also got me into, I think it's called Larkensheel, the band. Larkensheel. I don't know how to pronounce it. Like it's a crazy name, but they're kind of like a Japanese rock band,
Mhm.
and the intro to that show is just amazing, and I recommend watching that just for that alone. So cool. Really cool intro. You guys have favorite intros? Anime intros?
Oh man, I couldn't even think about any right now.
I think most of the Attack on Titan ones are really cool.
Oh yeah.
I mean, really bizarre music, to be honest. But it fits. But it fits so well. It fits so well.
It does.
Yeah. And just like the visuals of like everything that goes on. It's kind of crazy how they kind of spoiled the whole season, right? But you have no idea like what it means. You have no idea what's going on. And then as you watch the episodes, you kind of like, oh, that's what it meant in the intro.
Oh.
One thing that I did kind of have like legit spoiled was that the girl was it Annie, right? You find out she's the Titan because they have because they have her Titan form in the intro.
Yeah.
And you're just like, that looks like Annie. It's like what? And then
what? I kind of thought it was spoiled from like the very beginning, like when she was first introduced, like her Titan form. Yeah, it looked almost exactly like her.
She had a Titan form in the beginning?
Yeah.
I don't think she was revealed until...
Well, when she was first introduced. Like, oh, like, who's that Titan over there? She looks different from the other Titans.
I don't think
you just see her, like, running. Like, whoa. Like, Armin was, like, the first one to see her, and she's like, hey, yo, what's that Titan over there? That Titan looks like Annie.
I don't know. Like I thought they revealed her Titan form like season 2 almost, like the beginning of season 2.
No, he's saying that he figured it out. I guess you could say.
Yeah, I didn't say season 1 when she came out. I said like when she was introduced.
But she didn't have a Titan form when she was introduced.
No. He's saying that when you see we first saw the Annie's Titan, right? Before we knew that was Annie, that he was like, oh, I recognize her. That could be, or that is Annie.
Oh,
yep. That's what he's saying.
Maybe
I'm not saying that in the first season. Oh, they say that that's Annie. Yeah.
Maybe I'm forgetting something.
I did kind of was like, oh, it could be like Historia, but I was like, no, it can't be Historia, man. That's Annie, bro.
I don't know. Maybe I just forgot the first season. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I do like how those intros kind of just show like things, and you're like, what does that even mean? What does that mean? And that show, man, it did a complete 180, dude. I might be in the same boat as you, Shadow, where I'm just like, I don't know if I'm interested in watching it anymore.
Exactly. So you already watched the 3rd season and all that?
I'm in the 4th season where they are on the they revealed everything and they're fighting the people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means you already know what happened to that one girl, right?
Which one? The Historia?
No, the one that I said that I liked.
Oh, Sasha, yeah. That was actually the last episode I watched. That was the last episode I watched, yeah.
Man, I hated that happened.
Yeah. That's when you gave up hope. You're like, I'm done, dude.
Not that, but because they also, brought up these new new characters, right?
Yeah,
and probably like they wanted you to to like them, to love them or something, or build a relationship with them. And I'm like I just can't.
I freaking hate these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like The Last of Us too, man.
Especially after what they did to Sasha. I don't think so.
Oh, dude, I hate Abby so much.
Hold on. Don't spoil Last of Us 2. I still have to beat that game.
No, and it's probably best that you don't beat it, Cab. Okay?
Don't even play it at all. Don't even play it at all, bro.
But actually I didn't buy it. Jesse bought that for me.
Well, don't even play it, dude. I'll pay Jesse back her money, dude. Don't even play it, bro.
Is it really that bad? it really that bad?
Bad. I hate that story so
If you
much.
enjoyed the lore of The Last of Us, you are not gonna like The Last of Us 2 one bit.
Really?
Yeah, I hate it,
Wow.
man.
Wow, that's hardcore,
I
man.
hate it so much.
Because like I understand them introducing that new character, and I'm in the same boat. I'm just like, why? I don't want to like. I like Ellie and Joel, and now you're making me play this other character. I'm just like, no, I don't want to do
It's
that.
not even that. They could have made it. They could have made Abby a likable character, but the way they did it, I don't think so. Like not even remotely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right off the bat. Right off the bat, bro.
Well, it's not even about that because we already knew that something was gonna happen, right? But
Yeah,
and like the way
it,
Joe
it
acts,
didn't need to be like that,
like the
man.
way Joe and his brother act in that situation is not how they would have acted, like in the first game. Even if years
Bro.
have passed.
yeah. That's so funny.
Oh.
Like hearing you rage about that. Like I live for that. Like ranting about about whatever shows or whatever. Unfortunately, I'm still gonna play it. I mean, like,
Oh my god.
it's almost like that thing on the back of my mind that's just
Mhm.
unfinished.
I didn't play it. I just watched it.
It's not unfinished. I'll just leave it be, bro. We'll save Ellie. That's it. No more. The zombie. That's it.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing happened else after that. Oh my gosh.
But oh wow. Okay, well, back to Attack on Titan, right?
Wait a second. If Jessie bought you that game, does that mean she liked it? I swear, if she liked
no.
it,
She didn't even play it. She wanted to watch me play it. That's why she bought it for me. And plus, I
okay.
think I asked her. I was just like, I think it was a birthday thing. I was like, Jesse, you want to get me something for my birthday? You can get me The Last of Us too. And she was like, all right. And then she got it for me. I was like, okay, all right. So, like, I'll take it.
Okay, I was gonna say if she bought that game for you and she liked it, I was gonna be like, oh
But
my god.
I think she also wanted to watch me play it. So that's almost like Evil Within 2. She's always talking about the Evil Within 2, man. I can't.
Evil Within's baby game, dude.
Whoa!
Oh,
Hey,
I couldn't. Talking about, I uninstalled that game. I just couldn't. It was so boring.
let's calm down here, man.
Baby game, bro.
Wait. Weren't you kind of praising Murder House? I don't think that was. I don't think that was as bad as it was.
Yeah, because that's just a slasher. It's just a slasher game.
I remember when we last talked, you were like, "Oh man, Murder House."
It's cool. As a slasher film, there's two different things about Evil Within and a slasher game. It's like comparing Scream to like some supernatural, like Annabelle type thing, dude.
To the
It's like
Grudge
what?
or something, or the Ring.
Yeah, those are like two different things.
The Ring actually doesn't scare me at all. Like
Yeah.
those types of, I know you like those types of horror, Shadow, like with the ghosts and the the girl poltergeists and whatnot. I can't really take those seriously for the most part.
Which one did you watch? The American or the Japanese?
I guess I can't say much there because I watched the American version.
Okay, I see.
I rarely watch the Japanese versions of anything, or like other foreign shows.
Movies?
Movies, whatever.
And yet you watch anime.
Yeah, well, that's because I mean you're right, but like I hold anime on a like my interest for it is higher. Like I draw like anime style stuff and everything, so ever since I watched Dragon Ball Z, it was just I was hooked, like immediately, and it's just always just been what I liked. And
Yeah.
It's not because it's a foreign thing; it's just because of the style of it for the most part. But it does, I don't know, it does pull me into certain things like Japanese rock bands like the Pillows or Asian Kung Fu Generation and Larkensheel, like all those things, they're foreign and I like it, but I didn't do it because it was foreign. It was just because I liked how it sounded or whatever. So with it, there's some truth. I should probably watch like the Japanese version of The Ring because I couldn't take the American one seriously. So you would think that I should go to the original concept.
Did you watch the Blair Witch Project?
No, I didn't watch the
Yeah, Blair Witch was pretty good.
I love
Blair
that
Witch.
movie.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the Blair Witch Project, but I love making fun of the the famous scene, right? Like
Oh, where she's crying?
like the camera under the
Yeah.
and whatever.
Okay,
And,
yeah.
yeah. Like I don't know the concept, the context,
Context?
of all that. Yeah, but it was just funny. Like when I saw that. So yeah, but yeah, man, like it takes a certain amount of interest for me to like start watching some foreign stuff because there's like some Korean shows that I like oh man, there's some funny like I guess they're not K dramas. You call them K dramas?
I wouldn't say those are K dramas.
Like there's a show that I really like. It's like a comedy romance.
Mm-hmm.
It's called She Was Pretty. I don't know if if you guys watch those types of shows.
No.
Is this the IRL?
Yes, the Korean drama shows.
Oh,
Like actual like
Korean
do you
shows.
yeah, but like K dramas or like just dramas in general, like, or what do you mean?
It's comedy romance, so I guess it's not full on drama.
Yeah, because K dramas I would say is like different than what you would see on Netflix or Hulu or whatever. I guess you would say.
Yeah, there's
dude,
some.
man, I'd rather watch Hallmark, bro.
What? Are you serious? All right,
Yeah.
all right. For someone who likes anime, I would think that you would hold something like that to a higher standard.
Nah,
It's
stuff
very
like
similar.
that in anime doesn't happen in real life, bro. Never happens.
That's why it's a TV show. It's not real. I mean, like you're not expecting it to be real. It's funny.
No.
Oh, so you have to go, Shwiki? All right, see you, Shwiki, man.
Well, good one for me.
But no, like I don't watch too much of it, but there are some shows that I find like are funny and they're fun to watch. It's a fun show. But we're talking about foreign stuff, but like I would say that's as far as I go, and like I have to find something interesting about it before I start diving in.
Have you guys seen Money Heist?
Is that?
I've heard of it.
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's like it's in Spanish.
No, I haven't seen it. I see
That's a good TV show.
Okay, I see the name all the time. I haven't seen it though.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Oh man. Too many shows, dude. Too many shows to watch.
I would say there's actually not enough TV shows to watch.
Did you watch the Resident Evil series yet?
No.
Oh, no. No, I haven't, and I don't
There's
plan
3
on
on
watching
there?
it.
Like right now? Wait, you don't plan on watching it, but you're gonna play The Last of Us 2?
Yeah, for real, bro.
Oh, are you sure? You compare Resident Evil to like that TV show to The Last of Us 2. Like, are they really a good?
No. I'm comparing. I'm comparing that. How do you call it? There's this new thing, right? Which it would be the Resident Evil TV show or the movie, or whatever. And then I'm comparing it to The Last of Us with 2, which is new, of something that you enjoy. That's what I'm comparing. You still wanna play The Last of Us 2, but you enjoy and love Resident Evil, but you won't go and watch the TV show.
I'm not gonna enjoy this TV show. Dude.
But you still think you're gonna enjoy The Last of Us 2?
Yeah, I mean, like, from what I've played so far, it's not so bad. I mean, it'll probably get worse, but from what I played
How
so
far
far,
did you
it's not
get
so bad.
anyway? How far did you get?
I got past where Joel dies.
Bro, that should be the point where you just quit the game. What do you mean?
If that's the extent, I don't think that's enough.
Dude.
No, there's way more. There's way more. But the thing is that like it doesn't like it doesn't make sense how they acted.
You mean Abby? Like
Joe,
her
no,
character?
Joel and his brother, because they wouldn't have gone in inside the house with strangers. I mean,
Right.
like in the beginning of the game of The Last of Us, right? You could already see that Joel was a cautious person because he didn't even let a family, who had a kid, even go into the van with them.
Anyone, basically.
Yeah, and then we're
man.
supposed to expect, just because it's been a few years from The Last of Us, that he's going to go into a room with strangers.
It's true. It's true. I
Like,
don't,
that doesn't happen. No.
I do almost feel like Ellie softened him up a little bit though,
I don't know.
because he basically found a new daughter kind of to relate to, or kind of
Yeah, but
No.
that wouldn't soften him. That wouldn't, make him soft. That would make him
I
a
think
bit even harder because he has someone to protect.
it depends on your perspective, because like I could see him getting softer because he felt the same way about Ellie in The Last of Us 1. He was just like, I don't want to deal with this kid.
I know, but how do you call it? But look at what he did, because I guess you could say, he started caring for her. He
Yeah.
killed like basically all the fireflies.
Massacred a whole hospital.
Exactly. How is that softening up?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. If anything, it made him
bro.
hard. It made his character even harder.
You're right. You're right.
Bro, massacred an entire thing, man. What do you... Oh yeah, he softened
Yeah, he
up.
became soft. Yeah.
Soft. This man.
No, you're right. You've convinced me. I think what I'm getting at is, when I got into this game, I knew that something bad was going to happen. Like I knew.
I knew
Yeah, we
something
did
bad was
too.
gonna happen to Joel.
But at
the
least
way
make it
he
sense.
went out, the way he went out was stupid to me, man. It was just like,
There's like so many inconsistencies.
like what?
And that's why I'm kind of frightened with The Last of Us, because they're remaking it, and I'm kind of scared of it because I think they might, retcon a few things for the
think so?
remake. I don't think it's going to be 100% the same.
I think, did they call it a remake or a remaster?
They're calling it a remake, right? Or is it a remaster?
No, it's just a remaster.
Okay, it's just a remaster, but I don't know.
I feel
I'm
like
not
they're
gonna
gonna
buy
keep it
it.
the same way. Like, if they do retcon some things, like they're already changing like pretty much a 10
Because
game,
like
right?
if they retcon it, they're gonna retcon it so that it suits the narrative of The Last of Us 2.
You're right.
Which is gonna be terrible, because then like the original The Last of Us is like,
because they're calling it part 1.
part
Yeah,
one.
it's true. It's true.
So
I
I'm
don't
not
know,
gonna
like-
buy it. I'm just gonna watch it, just like I did with The Last of Us 2.
Here-
Well,
here-
Last of Us Part 2.
here's the thing from my perspective. Like, it didn't, like, I was pissed off when Joel died, but I was pissed off in a way of like, I know they're taking the story into like a hardcore dramatic way, and I knew Joel was gonna die. I knew he was
Yeah,
gonna die.
I thought
No,
that too.
everyone
I thought
who
that too.
played, who finished watching, played the first one, knew that in the second one he was gonna die.
Right. Because she had like this revenge look to her, right, in the trailer and stuff like that.
I don't mind that, but like, just the way he died, man. That's not how he should have went out, bro. It should have been like, I have a freaking like grenade and like, like, bro, that would have been cool, man.
That's a matter.
Instead, it was just like a few bonks to the head, and he was just like, "You can survive, kid." Like, bro, that was stupid.
Well, it's a matter of opinion. I'll say
They
it right.
gave they gave this like love to a character from the first one, and then like in the second game, it's just like, oh yeah, he dies just from like two
All right.
bunks to the
Yeah,
head.
but you have to remember that the people who love these characters in the first game didn't help create in the second part.
Oh, did they? They didn't.
No,
Oh,
what was his name? He left, and then Druckmann took over.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I didn't know that much in the
yeah.
development.
So like the person who was in charge of the first The Last of Us wasn't the same as the second one, because like the director of the first one is who kept Druckmann in check.
Oh, I
Because
see.
if you look at the game Druckmann wanted to make with The Last of Us, is basically The Last of Us 2.
Oh, really?
But the director of the first one, kept them in a tight leash.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I understand people are gonna hate it. And like I said, this Joel thing isn't like the break for me, right? Now, if this Abby character does more and more and more, like to piss me
Well,
off,
it's not even Abby, dude. It's like the characters, like the old characters, the new characters. It just none of it makes any sense.
yeah,
Like it's not just Abby on her own. It's Allie. It's Joel's brother.
they're just
It's
not
how
the
do you call
same
it?
then.
Joel's brother's
Uh,
wife.
yep.
It's like a bunch of stuff. It's not just Abby.
Okay, I see, I see. All right. Well, I don't know how I feel about the game now, dude. I'm kind of lost on it. Like,
Well, now you're gonna have to play it.
Yeah,
I get
yeah,
what you
you have
guys are
to play it, bro.
saying, but like at the same time, it's just like I understand why you write something to have the most like negative impact, right? Like to have a character you
Hmm.
hate so much that you're like, I'm freaking,
Uh huh.
I'm Ellie, I'm on
Exactly,
the
dude.
rampage. I'm gonna kill this person or whatever. I don't know. Like Abby's done. It's over.
Uh huh.
Like there's no redeeming.
Exactly.
Kill Joel. It's done. If Abby doesn't die by the end of this story, then that's when I'll say this game is garbage. That's when I'll say
Um.
this is a stupid
Mhm.
game. I hate it. Yeah. Otherwise, Joel died for nothing, and it's just like just a drama for some terrible drama sake. Yeah. So I'd have to know the rest of the context before
Yeah.
I'm like, I
Yeah.
hate this game.
Just play the game and you'll know why
Yeah.
we're
Like even
pissed
Abby
off.
herself has inconsistencies with her own story too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was she a Firefly? I don't know if it revealed that she was a Firefly from where I
Uh.
played.
Mm,
Yeah.
Okay, so she's just like out for revenge for Joel and whatever because of all that.
Wow. You if you play it, you'll
she's a
find.
random NPC back from Last of Us
Yeah. That had no story whatsoever
1. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay.
until the second game came out. That's when he
Mm,
actually did supposedly have involvement, and he was this big thing. But he's
I
gonna have to
see.
play it, I guess, on now.
I see. I guess we'll see what happens with me because I might not even get to it with how often I play video games and stuff. I'm too busy playing multiplayer shooters and whatever. And I've been, like I said, I've been wanting to create my own game, and I've been watching a ton of YouTube videos about game creation.
Oh man,
It's like my brain
good
is
luck with that. Yeah.
melted, dude.
Yeah,
Oh wow! I mean, like
it's crazy.
I spent like 3 to 4 hours in Blender trying to make a figure, like from a tutorial, like a basic mesh
Oh,
of a
okay.
figure. I was like, holy crap! I I kept screwing up some
I
steps in the
think that
process.
donut tutorial that I sent you would help you actually.
Yeah, I still need to watch that. I saw recommendations for that video too. Like
Yeah.
when I was searching up some um, game development stuff. But like, I really want to make a looter that suits my that checks all my boxes, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I love Destiny. I love the Division 2, but like there's something that it's missing. There's something that's missing. And I'm not saying I'm going to be like, "Oh, heck yeah, I'm going to make this like freaking amazing game that everyone's going to play." Especially since I know nothing about this stuff. But I have to try, right? It's like this thing that's nagging on the edge of my mind that's just like I've always wanted to make a game, well, probably like any gamer's dream, right? Like I don't know if you guys have felt that or whatever,
I felt it.
but it's always like since I was freaking 4 years old playing the Super Nintendo, I was just like I wanted to be Nintendo, right? I wanted to create video games, and you know I'm freaking older and have a computer that could possibly do that and stuff. So it's like, why not try, right? And I definitely have to start out small because I've been drawing up a lot of concepts and stuff, and I'm just like, there's no way, dude, I'm making anything. Like, especially with the knowledge I have, there's this isn't gonna come together at all. So I'm gonna have to, so I gotta like take baby steps and be like, all right, let's make Pong, right? Or let's make some random like tiny little thing so I could get the feel of actually using the interface. And I've been getting recommendations for using Unity instead of Unreal. I think Unity might be easier to use. But I don't know. I see Unreal slapped around all everywhere. So and plus they have that blueprint thing. I don't know. If,
well, Unity has the blueprint system too.
oh, they do. Okay. Yeah, I downloaded Unity also, so I'll be messing around with that as well. But oh man, there's so many things that I want to do with all of that, man.
And once you do get good at Blender, there you go. That's my Nazi for work, Elmira.
Yeah, dude, I'll get right on that. Elmira from Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I'll be right on top of that. And it won't just be for you; it'll be for me too. Nah, just kidding, man. Oh, or am I? But anyways, we'll see where that goes. You know, like it just takes a single step to get yourself going. So, you know, just got to keep doing it or fail or die trying. Oh man. But yeah. Was there any other like things that we were talking about? I know we were talking about Attack on Titan, but we might be done with that.
Dang, you get caught up with My Hero yet, dude?
Oh, My Hero Academia, dude. I watched another episode a couple days ago. It was the one where they have those targets on their chests, right, or on their body, and they have to basically earn points. By hitting other students.
I hear that was like the most boring one.
Oh yeah,
well, from the community, I hear it's like the most boring one.
It's a little bit of a slog to get through. It feels like it's not ending, like it's never ending.
Is that what season is that?
I think season 3. I'm in season 3.
I don't remember that.
Oh really? Are you past season 3 then?
I think so.
You're pretty much done with or caught up or whatever. Interesting. Yeah.
I think season 5 is coming out soon.
Season 5.
And I want more of Fire Force.
Fire Force.
Oh yeah, Fire Force, man.
I was watching the first episode and I was interested. I was like getting sucked in.
Yeah.
But the problem was I was kind of trying to use it as almost like a side thing.
Oh, like background noise.
Yeah, background noise. And then I was just like,
so disrespectful.
Yeah. And I was just like, okay, I can't focus, so I had to like stop it. And then I didn't I haven't continued since. But from what I did watch, funny. Like I love his character trait with how he smiles. Like
yeah, whenever he feels nervous.
Yeah,
He's just nervous as all
Dude,
heck.
I
He's just
freaking love
grinning.
that too.
So funny, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the heck? And that guy,
Like, why are you smiling? He's like, oh. He's like, oh crap.
he's like, yeah, it's a thing that happens when I'm nervous. And then the leader or whoever's in charge of him is like pressing him even more to get a bigger grin out of him and stuff. It's funny. That's a good, like, it's interesting. The
Yeah.
animation's really cool. At least from what I've seen so far. So I gotta keep watching that one too.
It's funny, like the bass boosting, like effects, the sound effects they add.
Yeah,
It's funny.
You mean like his boost?
I hear like they use like meme on. I hear they add like meme audio clips.
Yeah.
And like they kind of like change the how it sounds and add it as like a sound effect when they fight.
Mm.
Yeah, you can hear it in some of the videos.
Yeah.
Or in some of their fights.
I don't know how that's gonna turn out, dude. Oh, I tried playing some Warframe too. Like, oh man.
The thing that I like about Warframe is just the movement, how fast you could go.
Yeah, I still don't understand the loot behind it.
What do you mean?
Like, is it the suits?
What do you mean suits?
Like the
Talking about the Warframes?
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, they're called the Warframes.
So the person
they're not suits, they're like actual things, I guess you could say.
Like an alien.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, aliens or something.
Because they call you Tennos, right?
Yeah.
But like,
yeah, so like, I mean,
do the suits have characteristics behind it or something?
No. Like they're actual things. Like they're not humans. I guess you could say they're aliens, but they're being controlled by you.
Right.
Because you have your own body as well, but you don't even know that until like you unlock that feature of the game.
Oh my gosh. So, oh wow. Okay. So what's the loot in this game? Is it the weapons? Is it
the loot? Well, the thing is that the way it works is that you like, okay, so you could, you know how on the ship there's like a marketplace, right?
Yeah.
So you have the blueprints, and then you need the materials for the blueprint to create that weapon, right? Whether it's like all your weapons and the warframes as well.
So it's basically like a farming game.
Yeah, it's basically farming.
So you farm for materials and then you bring it back to craft.
And then like you could do like these vault missions where you get like prime, prime items to create prime weapons, and then you have to craft it, and then you have to wait like a few hours for those weapons to finish crafting.
Interesting.
And then you go back out there as well because you also want to get some good mods to make your Warframe and your weapons better. And then you have like these little robot companions that you could get as well, and then you need to get mods for those. And then you could also have like these dogs, and then you get mods for those dogs.
So are the mods the like what?
I guess you could say those are the loot because those are what like drops, right?
Right.
But everything is basically just going around getting materials.
Yeah. Okay.
To build and craft and stuff like that.
I thought it was like Destiny
because
where
I don't think there's weapons where they just drop like that.
Okay.
What you need to do is you go around hoping to get drops for the weapon you want to build.
It's almost like Monster Hunter.
I've never played Monster Hunter to that level.
So Monster Hunter, you have specific weapons, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
and then you're gonna need like a beak from something, and then a tail from something, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
You pick a weapon type, and then you go hunt the monsters, and then the materials from the monsters determine what type of build you want to make your weapon.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
I see. I think that's why I like Destiny more because I like the.
Yeah, you just get the weapon right away.
Yeah, the random loot, like the the feel of like, oh, weapon dropped. I'm getting that. Instead of like, oh, I gotta go to this planet.
Yeah, it's basically that. Like, also, you basically have to search up where each, well, the materials I'll show you on the map in the ship. But if you want to know like specifically where this weapon part is. You're gonna have to search it up and then go to that planet, and you're gonna have to
Yeah.
keep doing it until that weapon part drops. And I think for like each blueprint, there's 4 weapon parts that you need.
I see. I see. All right. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't
Yeah,
think
but there's also like I'm pretty sure, because I haven't played that like Warframe, that much. Because I'm pretty sure because they added different worlds that you could travel to, and then you could fish, and I think they have like other like they have vendors where you could buy things from. I don't know that stuff right there. That's like beyond my scope. I know nothing about that.
Yeah, I see. I see. Oh man. Okay. Okay. So it's not really a loot-based game then. It's just more of
Yeah, I wouldn't say so.
a
I wouldn't say
character
so.
builder, like a farming character builder type thing.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, that's a kind of a bummer. Like you're right, it's fun, like moving around and the movement
Yeah.
behind the game. But I'm not the type of gamer who farms. Like even in Destiny, I hate farming. I hate going
Mhm.
to strikes to do this thing over and over to like possibly get this, this one drop. I prefer to be playing whatever I want, even if it is a strike or whatever, a raid, and then boom, you get like this sought after weapon that everybody wants. And it's just like no, I don't want to do strikes. I don't want to do whatever gambit.
Yeah, and then with Warframe, I don't even think the PvPs even existing, even though I don't know if they removed it or it's still there.
Yeah.
But then even for the PvP, you need to meet a certain criteria to even play in that. I guess you could say rank, right? But it's not really ranked. They don't have no ranks. I don't know if they removed it or not.
Yeah. I see. Hey kid,
Hmm?
you ever play like Escape
Yeah.
from Tarkov?
I've heard of it.
You just
Looked
heard
fun
of it?
though.
And people who play that game are crazy.
It's not
I
on
don't know how they do
PlayStation,
it.
right? It's not on PlayStation.
No. It's just on PC.
It's PC. I
Yeah.
see. I see. Yeah, like I've been playing the Cycle, right? The one we
Oh, okay, right.
showed the other day. Like it has a fun aspect to it. I think I played Tarkov like a few matches, and I just got bummed out immediately. Almost
Wait, why?
because you just get killed by people
Oh, okay. Well, I
instantly.
was reading the reviews, and supposedly on the second map, it's all filled with spawn campers.
Oh no.
So like people spawn and then automatically they're dead.
Yeah, and I think the map just feels kind of uninteresting, at least from what I've played. Um, hey,
Wait, what's the game about?
basically, you go into this open world, almost arena, right? And you go in expecting to go find loot, right? Like maybe materials or
Oh,
weapons, or just randomly finding things you need to build up your character, like legendary backpacks and stuff like that. At least from what I understand, I haven't really played too much of it.
Only to die and lose it all.
Yeah, basically, it's a gambling game where you're in there with like several other players who are doing the same thing you're doing, and they could kill you and
Wow.
take your loot, or like
oh,
basically when they kill you, you lose all your stuff.
Yeah.
And you have this like insurance system where you put your points down to like whatever you've earned to protect the stuff when you die so you could get them back. But that's not always the case. For the most part, you're going
they're
in with
just gonna camp your stuff or something.
like for the most part they'll go in, or you'll go in with like equipment that you think you need, right? Like a weapon or ammo or something like that. It's very like realistic kind of uh vibe. So you're going in there with hopes of getting better stuff, like better loot. maybe from other players or finding it in the world. And it's a gamble because someone could kill you and you could lose all your stuff potentially.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very high risk, high reward gameplay. And man, from what I played,
But the thing is that like there's not even an end goal.
yeah, that's not really an end goal. It's just like get more stuff.
Get more stuff. Hoard.
So it's like Rust kind of deal, right?
I would know because there's no base building or anything like that.
I haven't played Rust. It's just a survival base builder, isn't it?
Yeah, Rust is just like a survival sandbox game.
Right. But I don't know. Like after playing Tarkov, I saw this the cycle. It was free to play. I was like, you know what? I'll try it out, and it's fun. But it still holds those same things where if you die and you lose everything, and it's just like, ugh, I don't know if I can handle that.
Yeah.
It's too like the stress isn't worth it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like those people who play those games are crazy.
Yeah, if anything, they do it for that high gamble feel of taking other people's stuff. But I don't think the reward is worth the risk. That's basically the deal. Like my time invested is not worth the risk.
Yeah.
Like I don't really care to do it anymore. Because if you get good loot and whatever, you could potentially lose it later on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's how that goes for me with that. I don't know, dude. I only play like a little bit of it every now and again, but definitely one of those games that I'm just like on the fence about. I do have high hopes for like that GTFO.
Oh, okay.
But at the same time, it's just it feels kind of bland, like exploring. You might like it, Shadow.
I don't know.
because of the darkness and everything. There's a lot of light elements to it, and you're like you can't see anything. So
Yeah.
You have to play around with
Yeah,
the light.
but I like it. Well, I like horror games that are dark because you get to explore around. And GTFO, there's no exploring around.
Yeah, there is.
Well, I mean, I guess when it's part of the objective, but it's like I don't know.
Right,
Doesn't seem like my kind of game.
Yeah, I think my problem with it is it feels empty. Like
Yeah,
you're walking around like empty hallways until you finally encounter like creatures and other
yeah.
stuff.
Until like the switch for the creatures to pop up activates. I guess you could say.
Yeah, and everything else looks just empty, basically. So you guys mentioned you're excited about Resident Evil 8, right? Like the expansion.
What's wrong with you, bro? I didn't say that.
Well, all I said about it was that it reminded me of Silent Hill.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think when we talked about it last time, we kind of just glazed over it. We didn't really talk too much about it. Oh man, dude, I like when they revealed that the girl
Mm-hmm.
it really is like 16 years later, right?
No,
I don't remember.
So she's basically like older teen or whatever. She's like 16 or whatever.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly how long time has passed.
All right. I'm gonna play this expansion here, the Resident Evil 8 expansion trailer.
It's been 25 years.
25 years. Imagine what happens to Chris then.
Okay, 16 years after he left. That's what it says.
Oh wow. 16 years left and she still looks the same.
Yeah. She always looked like that. 16 years.
Wait, is that sarcasm or are you being serious?
No, she's a baby, right? And so she's 16 years old now. In this.
Whoa, okay, I see what you mean. But was this like after the car ride or what?
This is after Ethan dies.
Okay.
16 years after Ethan dies, I think.
Shut up.
So she's having a mental breakdown. I don't know what the deal is, like how this relates to Resident Evil.
I think this is a way of Capcom to announce that they bought Silent Hill from Konami.
Like, we're merging the Resident Evil Silent Hill universes together. Boom. And if they did that, that'd be terrible.
That'd be hilarious. I don't even know what I'd do, to be honest.
That would be
It's
terrible.
all a dream.
Because like you can't make Resident Evil as scary as Silent Hill.
No, I mean that's one of the problems.
Story-wise,
Is them mashing Resident Evil with Silent Hill. That would taint the Silent Hill series because of the direction Resident Evil is going. It's just, plus they're two different games. It doesn't make sense. But oh man, like,
dude, they're gonna be like, it's all a dream.
it's like it was never real, guys.
Damn.
I am excited about this though. The third person
Third person?
view. Yeah. I think that makes
Which
this
is crazy because like in the beginning they said they didn't want to do third person because they wanted to make it so that players, put themselves in Ethan's own shoes. But now they're
Yeah.
coming out with third person. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
They should have just said that they're delayed. No, because if they said they're delayed,
Probably just trying to relate it.
No,
Yeah.
what I was
They're
going to
probably
say is
just
like
trying to relate it to the fourth game.
You think so? Like
to
they're
the
ju-
fourth.
Yeah,
I
Resident Evil 4 is gonna be third person.
I mean, it's true.
But Resident Evil 4 has always been third person.
I think they just had a chance to like give Resident Evil 8 that remake feel, right? Like with 4, 3, and 2. And
Mhm.
they're just able to do it, so they just did it as an expansion. And I like that, to be honest. Like, imagine certain scenes. I mean, like, it's gonna be weird, like, because there's some scenes where you have your hands out, right? And that was like the
Yeah.
main point of the first person view. And who knows, maybe it'll make it better because I kind of got annoyed with how Ethan was just getting his hand hacked around and stuff all the time. Like his arms would take a beating because of the first person view. It was like the only thing he could show was his arms and his hands. Like he gets his hand hacked off like in the game. And I don't know, man. It's gonna be a weird transition, but at the same time, I'm interested in that third person view. But 16 years later, after that,
Wait, you know what's funny though?
what?
It wasn't first person, right? And yet you didn't get motion sickness.
It's true. Yeah, I didn't get motion sickness from that game. So
I wonder why.
I think it's Resident Evil 6, dude. I think Resident Evil 6 just has that like really jittery motion, right?
Why not just Resident Evil 6, but every other horror game that's in first person?
Oh,
It
well,
makes you think. Is Resident Evil 8 even scary?
7 and 8. I think their controls handled well. It wasn't too crazy. I honestly think 6 was just a bad game, dude. It was just bad all around. The design of it was just not great.
I don't know. I enjoyed what I played.
I don't know, dude. Like, I already take you as a troll for certain things,
So
especially.
you think I'm trolling right now?
No.
I actually enjoyed it. The running and the dodging. It's pretty fun.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fun. It's fun to mess around with, to be honest.
If anything, I would think it's stupid fun, like dumb fun.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's
That's
like
what I mean.
it's just hilarious seeing you like dive, roll around. You're rolling on the ground and stuff. It's funny to see in a Resident Evil game, and it's probably it was a little bit fun to do it, but at the same time, the camera movement was so shaky and jittery. The character models were kind of funky looking, especially killing like the zombies and stuff. I felt like they looked a little off. It was especially funny when you're like running down that tunnel and then those zombies are just sprinting at you, and they go flying out of the
Oh
corner.
yeah.
They're flying at the camera, and it's so funny seeing that zombie flail and jump in front of the camera. It's a comedy. It's oh, it's not my Resident Evil. That's all I'm saying. It's not my Resident Evil. And I mean, it could be fun, right? The game, like as far as like the rolling around, I'm not saying that it's great because I was getting sick playing that game,
Yeah.
and the movement's awkward, and like I said, the UI is terrible. Like using those tablets for the herbs, like
Oh yeah.
like,
Yeah, the UI is pretty terrible. Yeah.
yeah, I hate it. And swapping between weapons, you have to scroll through all your weapons in order to get to the one that you want. And
Oh,
it's just awkward as all heck. And I don't know. I feel like, oh right, there was also the melee mechanic where in 6 you make someone stagger and you're in this animation of kicking them. And then a zombie could still hop on you from behind and take you down and take you out of that animation.
Which is more realistic than in Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, but it's not fun. It's not fun. It's terrible. It's like you have a swarm of zombies attacking you, and you hit a stagger on a zombie for hitting that headshot, right? And then you can activate your animation to kind of strategize your way out. But in this game, you're punished for staggering the enemy and getting that animation. You're punished for doing that. And it's like
I like the rest of the moves, to be honest.
Yeah,
They just come out of nowhere.
I mean, it's funny, but I'm saying, like, it just felt bad to like stagger someone and then like try to melee animate, execute them. It's just, I honestly think it's bad game design. Like, you're being punished for executing something well. It's kind of dumb. I mean, it's one of the reasons why Resident Evil 4 is so much better. Because you could be like in a very tight, tough situation, headshot someone, and then you could roundhouse kick a group of zombies and find another way out of your situation. In this game, man, you're done, dude. Like, you could get the most awesome headshots, but no, if you're swarmed, you're just like you're gonna get bit or done. I kept dying in this game, man.
Yeah, you kept dying a lot. Crazy.
It was weird. I was like, what am I doing wrong? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I wasn't flipping around and rolling on the ground often enough. I don't know. But at the same time, if you're rolling on the ground, the zombies immediately like jump on you, and it punishes you for rolling on the ground too. Because they immediately hop on you and you're caught in their animation of biting you. So it feels like every movement you make, you're being punished in this game, and it's so awkward, dude. The camera angles are so weird, and oh man, I was getting sick like watching the whole thing. But I don't know, man. I really hope Resident Evil just after Resident Evil 4, they just go back to like their roots, and they're just like
well, the thing is that, how do you call it? There was an article about Resident Evil 7 that people found Resident Evil 7 too scary.
That's dumb, dude.
And
What?
then
There ain't no
then,
way, bro.
And then I forgot what they said, but like they don't want to make the game too scary because they want people to keep playing it. If the game's too scary and people stop playing it, then, which doesn't make any sense because it's a horror game. You know, you're supposed to get scared.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're getting too scared, then just don't play anymore.
Yeah, it's freaking Resident.
Like why would even Capcom even care if they already got their money?
Yeah.
Has the word evil in it, bro.
It's like rated M for mature. It's a horror game. Why? Like, you know what you're getting
I mean, I
yourself
would say
into,
like
dude.
there would probably only be like 4 parts that could potentially be scary, I guess.
Babies playing that game, dude. What the? Little infants, dude.
Oh man, I don't know why they would let like people control that. Because
I don't know.
the people who are playing
Well,
Res-
infants control that?
oh, you might be breaking out, kid.
Oof. You mean let infants play, dude? Oh my gosh.
Oh man, like I've been playing Resident Evil since freaking the beginning, and not once have I been like, it's too scary. Like they need to tone down the scariness of this game. It's so dumb, dude. Resident Evil 7 wasn't that scary either. I don't even know what the scariest part in that game was.
I would say probably just a jump scare. I guess could probably is what people were scared of.
I guess so.
You know, like with Ethan's wife, and then that guy's wife. That's pretty much it.
I think
I would say.
I think the scariest part in that game was running from the father in the mansion. Like,
Mr. Baker?
yeah, basically the tyrant when he's like chasing after you, like he's just stomping around the place looking for you. I think that was the scariest part. Yeah,
Ooh.
but I wouldn't say that game
Like you're
was
walking down the
scary.
hallway, and he walks over, he's like, "Yo, bro."
Dude, I'm freaking terrified of Silent Hill, man. Like, even the intro of Silent Hill, I'm just like,
It's
jeez.
so
Oh
good.
yeah.
Dude.
Like, that's scarier than what they did in 7, in my opinion. And that was in
Yeah,
like
which is what I wish they would remake those games. Man.
that was PlayStation hardware, dude. Old PlayStation, original PlayStation hardware. And it's like they're saying 7 is too scary. That's bull crap. I think they just like hyped up the animation and the realism of the characters, I guess. You
Maybe.
know, like when the bakers were feeding you like
Oh,
whatever intestines or whatnot in the beginning, and there were probably like some people whining about like it was too gruesome. Like, dude, like it's a horror game. You shouldn't be playing horror games if you're like upset about something like that.
Yeah, who plays horror games not to get scared? That makes no
Yeah, man. As your biggest proponent of horror games, oh man, as your
sense.
as your speaker in chief of horror games, I mean, come on. There's no way. No, I'm just kidding. But oh my gosh, you think they're gonna remake Silent Hill? You think they're gonna bring it back?
I doubt it.
Is that still Konami?
Yeah, it's still Konami.
Oh,
Nah, they're doing all their stuff with pachinko machines and stuff like.
oh no. It's screwed, dude. It's over. It's done.
Pretty much.
Thought
And I don't think Konami's ever gonna go bankrupt either. So
You think so? Well, I guess if they're
I know.
making games
Yeah.
like this, yeah.
Yeah, the pachinko machines. Yeah, they're not gonna go. They're not gonna go bankrupt.
I mean, there was a lot of hate for Diablo Immortal, but they made a freaking ton of money off of that, dude.
Yep, and that's pretty much all they care about.
Yep.
People complained like, "Oh, Diablo Immortal," and there they go spending their money.
Yep. It's dumb, dude. All right. It's all a waste. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Just like they have potential in some games, and then they just like.
Like how do you call it? Square Enix, selling almost all their games. Did you guys hear about that? It happened a while ago.
Like what games? I mean, like I think
I think it was like Tomb Raider,
right.
Deus Ex.
Hitman, right? Wasn't Hitman one of them?
Maybe potentially. I don't remember exactly what games we have, but they sold off a bunch of their licenses.
In all honesty, those are the games I don't care about.
Hey, you don't like Tomb Raider?
Good games, of course. Not of
I
course.
kind of liked it. I haven't beat any of the games. I mean, like, I respected Tomb Raider when I was
Dude.
younger. Like, I never had a PlayStation.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why when you were younger.
I wonder why too, dude. But like, I've never played Tomb Raider growing up, but I always liked the idea of it. I was like, Tomb Raider, that looks pretty cool, but I've never played it.
Yeah.
And then I played the updated version when they
Okay.
like 5 years ago or something.
Yeah, the renewal, I guess.
Yeah, the revival of it basically.
Yeah. There you go.
And it was cool, but
I enjoyed it.
I wasn't interested enough to keep playing and finish it. So I didn't finish that game. But I don't care about it too much. Yeah, it's not like on the level of like Resident Evil or my Nintendo games. Like, I don't really care about it. So Hitman, I don't really play Hitman. Deus Ex, I've never played that.
Ooh, are you guys gonna play Kingdom Hearts 4 on UE5?
Heck yeah, dude. I mean, I still gotta play the first 3 games and the in-between games.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, it looks so weird.
Oh my! What do you think of the trailer, kid? You are the Kingdom Hearts fanboy.
Which one? Of what?
Kingdom Hearts 4.
You saw
what trailer?
You saw the trailer.
Oh, it's alright. I mean, it looks fun mechanically, but like story wise,
the reasoning of it looking realistic, I don't know. I think that's like a cop out.
I thought it was like like
I like the cartoony
because like they supposed to go to a different dimension, right?
I thought it was like a real dimension, like the
exactly.
dimension.
Yeah, and that's why it looks the way it is, and it's like it doesn't look good.
Yeah, the textures look too smooth. It might be like early on, right? Early development.
It's like the Sonic game on UE5 too.
Right.
That looks terrible.
yeah, that Sonic. I did like the demo that they put out for it, but it looked so basic that I was just like, I don't really care to go running around in this world. It looks kind of bland. But yeah, I understand what you mean. I feel the same way. But as a Kingdom Hearts fanboy, I'm definitely gonna play it.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, like,
and I'm sad, dude.
I mean, like, how much do you know about the story, kid? You beat Kingdom Hearts 3, right?
I know all of it, dude.
I don't think anyone knows about the story of Kingdom Hearts.
All right.
Let's be honest.
Are you able to give me a synopsis of the story, the storyline? Do the Disney princesses matter anymore?
Shoot. No, actually.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god.
Because what the princesses were they were like the door to darkness. I mean, like they were the key basically.
And what is
they were the key to opening up or closing the door to darkness.
So okay. So from what I understand from Kingdom Hearts, at least a part of the first game, right? The princesses were supposed to be like, they're supposed to help you open the key. That's what what's his face was trying to get at, right? To unlock Kingdom Hearts or whatever. And was Kingdom Hearts the moon or what? It was a key to something. I don't know what it was for.
It's the door to darkness.
That's what it was? Okay.
Yeah, the door to darkness. That's what it's for.
So it was but at the end he says Kingdom Hearts is light, right? So was that just like a fake out? Like Ansem thought it was the door to darkness, but in reality, it was the door to light. Is that what the deal was?
I think it was actually the door to darkness because on the other side it was the realm of darkness, and
But
don't
they have that
because
like
that's where Mickey and Riku were on the other end, right?
right? And that goes into the realm of like I don't understand like what happens after Kingdom
To
Hearts
be
1.
honest, I don't really understand that part.
Yeah, they go to like other
Yeah.
worlds technically, and there's I think it was at the end of the first Kingdom Hearts. There's that end cutscene, right, where it shows Riku and he's
Of
like
which
in
one?
that city. Like it was a secret cutscene, I think, right at the end
Of Kingdom Hearts 2?
of the first
Two?
one. Was it the first one? It was the first one, and it showed
Which one?
showed
What,
Riku.
what did it show?
I think he was just like in a city, right? And it was a cool cutscene.
Because
Nighttime. There was the moon, I think, and he was fighting someone.
no, you're talking about the second game.
Was that the second
That's
game?
Roxas. He was fighting Roxas.
Oh,
He was fighting Roxas.
Okay. Because that whole Roxas thing kind of like
Yeah.
confuses the crap out of me too, man.
Well, no, I kind of found it simple. Because remember when Sora was turned into a Heartless?
yeah,
Remember how they each have like their own forms? Whenever you destroy a Heartless, it turns into a nobody.
right.
And so when Kyrie restored Sora's Heartless form back into his old self,
Yeah.
his Heartless form turned into like his nobody, and his nobody was Roxas. So
Right.
that's how Roxas came to be.
Okay, I think I understand that much, but it almost feels like there's another world, right? And I don't know if it's supposed to be like the nobody's world, like with the city and like the
Oh yeah, that city. I don't know much about
yeah.
that either.
I don't quite understand where that comes into play because
Like
I don't think you ever really see that city. You just see Riku and whoever like doing stuff in it, and that's all that you see. Like you said, Roxas. But that like I don't know where that all goes to make sense to go to Kingdom Hearts 4. Maybe Kingdom Hearts was the door to our world, right? Like the modern world.
probably. I don't even know anymore.
Maybe that's what they're
Wait,
going
so
for.
I
the key
don't-
was to open the darkness or what?
After Kingdom Hearts 3, it was like, oh, what the heck is going on, man?
Because I don't even know who that the blue-haired girl is, right?
Oh, blue-haired girl.
Was that Kyrie's? No, Kyrie's nobody was Namine, right?
Nominee. Yeah.
Right.
What blue-haired girl? What are you talking
The
about?
blue-haired girl in the prequel for Kingdom Hearts 3. She had like a little early expansion or whatever. I forget what it was called.
Oh, Aqua! Are you talking about Aqua?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
She's from the very first game. She's from the very first game, Birth by Sleep.
You mean
That was like on the PSP.
you mean a prequel that came after the first game?
Oh,
Is that what
yeah,
you're
yeah,
saying?
the prequel.
Yeah, because
Yeah, the prequel. Yep.
I didn't play Birth by Sleep. And all that stuff about the kingdom, the Keyblade Wars, and everything, I zero clue about. I have no clue what all that stuff is. All I remember is like I think sometime around the Kingdom Hearts 2 era, or maybe a few years after that. I remember seeing a cutscene like
Uh-huh.
on the internet with the old guy who the old bald guy who's just like walking around, and I think he's controlling like all this hailstorm of freaking keyblades.
Yeah.
And then he's fighting.
Xehanort?
Yeah, I think so. And he's fighting with like these 3 armored keyblade warriors or something. And I think one of them was Roxas. Or he looked like Roxas.
No, that's That's not Roxas. That's Ventus.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know who this guy is.
Yeah, okay, if you play Birth by Sleep, you'll understand. Okay, in Birth by Sleep, wait, hold on. Remember when Freak? Wait, hold on. I have to think about it. Um, so okay. So Ventus, he the prequel, and it's probably the reasons why Sora, like his nobody, looked like Ventus from Birth by Sleep.
Mhm.
Why he looked different, but Ventus, like you saw that cutscene where he gets all messed up, right?
Yeah, he gets frozen or whatever, and
The guy that looks like Roxas.
yeah.
Yeah. So he gets messed up, and so they kind of like had to like set his soul free, but like his heart, I don't know. Wait, what the? But his heart was like traveling to like the places, and so he found Sora. And so remember in like the original Kingdom Hearts, right? Like with Sora, when he like the whole cutscene and everything, it's all cool. He's like falling into like his that circle, like that dark place.
Right.
So remember that voice that speaks to him?
I think so, yeah. Like the text
You know that
that's like
voice?
talking to him.
That's like, yeah, that's Ventus that's talking to him.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That opens
Like
up
his
a lot of
like
stuff.
his heart. Yeah, his heart went into Sora. Like they both combined hearts. And that's one of the main reasons why Sora can wield the Keyblade. And that's what made me sad when they were like, Sora was actually never like he really wasn't really the chosen one.
Oh,
And I
are you
was like,
serious?
man.
Oh, that's kind of lame.
And it was all because of Ventus. Yeah, I was kind of sad about that.
Okay. I'm a little bummed out about that. Because I like
Yeah,
Sora.
Sora was only able to wield the Keyblade because of Ventus.
I thought it chose Sora because he was like a pure-hearted kid, right? And he was the one to type
Yeah, I
to
thought so too, but
he's the type to treasure friendships over, power basically. And it's the reason why
yeah.
he was like,
Well, that I think that might be the case, but I think just someone told me that. Like I went on the internet and someone was like,
oh, so
Sora was never meant to wield the
fanfics,
Keyblade. It's only because of Ventus. Yeah, just just
fan theories
yeah.
and
I kind of just
speculation.
believed that, and I was like, man,
Honestly, the story is so convoluted that
yeah.
there's no way to freaking make heads or I don't know, heads or tails out
No.
of it or whatever.
Um,
Shadow, I don't know how much you know about Kingdom Hearts.
Not much, to be honest. It's confusing.
Did you play any of the games?
Yeah, I played a few of them. I played Kingdom Hearts 2, the first one, and I think one of the side ones, I guess.
Interesting, because I played 1 and 2, and that's it.
Yeah.
And those are like basically like my scripture. That's like my my Bible, right? The 1 and 2, because when 1 came out, and then I think did the other games release within that time frame, and then 2 came out,
I think so. Yeah, like Birth by Sleep.
right? Because I didn't know anything about that. Like I didn't even know that, probably because I didn't have a DS or a Game Boy Advance, or I don't know
Yeah.
what it came out on, but I didn't have a handheld.
For me, it was on DS.
Right. I didn't have a DS. So
I knew because I begged mom to get me the 300 something days, and I didn't have Birth by
Wait, is the
Sleep
300
because that was
something
on the
days
PSP.
and sleep the same thing, or are they two
That's
different things?
Roxas's story.
Oh, okay.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I didn't know about it. I didn't have a DS. I just played 1, and then oh heck yeah, they're making 2, and then I played 2, and I love those games, even though I didn't know what was going on with Sora being asleep or in trance or whatever in his coma or whatnot. Because like you go from one where he gets the message from King Mickey, right, or whatever, and that's how it ends.
Yeah.
They continue to look for the king, and when 2 starts, you start off with Roxas, right?
Uh-huh.
There's no intro with
And
Sora,
you're just like, who the heck is this guy?
right? You're just kind of like, okay, this is Roxas, and I was just like, oh, interesting, cool.
Uh-huh.
And so I liked Roxas, and then it reveals Sora. He's in that coma container, and I'm just like, what? Like, okay, apparently something happened in their adventures where Sora ended up here, and I just took it as it was, right? Like I didn't know that there was extra story going on in the background because of the DS games. And so when I finished 2, I was just like, that was awesome. I loved it. I probably can't tell you what happened, like everything, but everything was awesome about it. The characters, the freaking, like, they stepped up the design of what they look like, right? I really like the look of like Roxas
Uh-huh.
and Riku, and freaking everybody in that game looks top notch.
Oh,
Cloud,
yeah.
Sephiroth.
Like they grew up and everything.
Yeah, it's so cool, man.
Yeah.
And I love the voice acting. And when I found out about all the other stuff, I was just like, dude, I don't have a DS. I'm not gonna play those other games, man. So I basically have been.
Well, you can play it on the PlayStation now.
Well, I have the 1.5 collection or whatever, so I still need to play them. But
Yeah, you can play those other games.
I know, but it's just like I took 1 and 2 as like how it should have been played, right? Like, because I played 1 and 2, and it doesn't make sense to go to like some other random games to get the context of what happens. I mean, that's the whole point of 1
Mm-hmm.
and 2. you go from 1 to 2. You don't I don't, you know what I mean? It's just, it's so ridiculous that I'm out of the loop of this game that I love because they moved games to freaking handheld consoles, and I'm just like, I'm so bummed out about that. Because if I had any other way of playing it, I would have done it, like whatever, on the PlayStation 2 or whatever. But no, like, it was out of my reach, especially on the PSP. Right? It came out on the PSP because those PSPs were expensive, man. I think they were like $300 at the time.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I never had one. But like
I
3,
only had the DS.
yeah. But 3 came out, and I think I had even less clue of what was going on. And I didn't like the character designs, like with the plaid clothing and whatnot. So it was
With
just,
who?
with Sora, like they had like plaid designs on his clothes and whatever. And I think even Riku had like, they just went plaid for some reason with their clothing designs. So weird. And it was
Wait,
just,
what do you mean plaid? Like what's
like stripe, like cross striped or box, whatever.
Oh,
Like the design,
yeah.
plaid. That's what plaid is.
Oh, I see.
But I didn't like the design of like how they made that, and it was just kind of bland, to be honest. Like, even like as a big fan of Toy Story, like the Toy Story section of that game was completely uninteresting, and I felt like the story wasn't really going anywhere. And
Uh-huh.
felt like there was no stakes in this game, like no purpose. I didn't really know what was happening, to be honest. And I don't even think I finished the game. I think I stopped around the Frozen level. I think I finished the Frozen level, and I was like, man, oh, I think I rented the game. So at that point, I just like turned it in and I never picked it up again. So that's my Kingdom Hearts journey. I do want to play them, but at the same time, it's just like I almost got to force myself to play the third game and all the other extra games.
No.
So that's my
I
position
forced
on it.
myself to play the third game.
Yeah.
It didn't feel the same, man.
Yeah, the combat wasn't as intense
Yeah,
because
as the second game.
yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 was just like everything was
Yeah,
going
it was
crazy.
perfect.
So much
Probably the
action.
most perfect combat system I've ever heard, man.
Yeah. The action was smooth. All the set pieces were freaking beautiful. I remember the boss with like at the end, right? When you're jumping through the city or whatever, right? And like these buildings are flying
at high speed and like
you're like slashing it in half.
Dude,
like,
that was
so
dude.
cool,
It was
man.
freaking awesome.
And then you go to Kingdom Hearts 3 and it's just like not cool. I don't know. That's
like you have all these like flashy like
yeah.
I don't know what you call them. Like those not the combos, like summons that you get each like after each attack.
Yeah.
It's like what?
It felt super
It
dumbed
was too
down
easy,
and,
man.
Yeah. It was kind of lame. But I do have to play those games because I really like the story that went on in 1 and 2. And I feel like I am disservicing myself if I don't finish the series. Almost like Resident Evil, because I'm telling you, dude, what like 0 through 5 I love. And then after 6, it goes downhill. But I am such a massive fan of Resident Evil that I am gonna keep playing them till the end, dude. I'll be there till the end. Even Destiny, dude. Destiny's the same way. Like, it could go through rough times or whatever, or people will hate it and whatnot, but I am still gonna play it until the series ends. So, I don't know. I guess that's just how I look at some things. Oh man. But yeah, I am excited for 4, but at the same time, I don't know what I'm leaping into because I have zero clue what the story is gonna hold. Maybe I'll read up and watch those 3-hour videos on like Kingdom Hearts Explained.
Oh my goodness.
There are some pretty funny ones. There's some pretty funny ones.
Yeah.
I'll probably send a link it to you.
Yeah, for sure. Like if you could send me one, I'll watch that and be like, oh, so that's what that is. Oh, all those 50 characters. Oh my gosh, all those nobodies. But I don't know. I'm still excited for it, even though like I have negative thoughts about the last game. I guess whatever. Ah, dude, it's 3:16. It's time, dude.
Wow, time went by quick.
To talk some more?
I wish I could talk some more, dude. I really want to like just keep talking about gaming and stuff. Oh man, this feels so much like the last podcast that I put up. Oh man, dude, man, once you get sucked into a conversation, it's just so good. It's so fun.
Holy crap, it's 3:17. What the? It's 3:17.
We've been talking for probably like 3 hours, I think. I was probably playing some games for like an hour, and then
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we started talking for like 3 hours. Oh man, that's some good content though. Oh wow, that's definitely another episode. Holy crap, man! Good times. Well, I got work. I gotta go to sleep, dude.
Yeah.
I'll get to watching the rest of Overlord. What other ones were we talking about?
Dang, don't forget about Mob Psycho, dude.
Mob Psycho, My Hero Academia, Chainsaw Man. Oh, I gotta read that. Never mind. Frick.
Black Clover, dude.
Oh,
yeah.
Shadow, you gotta watch Your Lie in April.
Lie in April?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Oh,
it's gonna make me cry.
If you're gonna watch Black Clover, watch it in the dub.
Oh, dub Black Clover? All right.
Yeah, I like the dub more than the sub version of Black
I don't
Clover.
remember if I watched it subbed or dubbed. To be honest, I don't remember.
Because sub annoyed the heck out of me. Remember when I said like he yells a lot?
Yeah. That's
Dude, man. Oh my gosh.
that's the Japanese
It
voice acting.
annoyed me so hard. Yeah.
Oh crap, that's
It's
funny.
really annoying. Man. Yeah. Yeah, watch the dub version. It's better.
Yeah, sounds like I would hate
At
that,
least
dude.
toned it down a bit. At least toned it down a bit.
Wait. Someone who's telling you say Hunter x Hunter, Hunter x Hunter is telling you to watch dubbed? What?
Yeah, man. What? I thought you were a purist over here. Holy crap. Oh man. Wow. That's your homework, and then we'll talk about it next time. I'm sorry, Shadow, but you gotta cry, dude.
Oh no, man, I don't know.
It's mandatory. Oh crap. Man. So much to do, so little time.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Better
what like I got a thought. Like
Hmm.
I don't want to force you guys into this, but how would you guys want to make this like a weekly thing?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Like next week we'll chat about something else.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You down? Kid,
Yeah,
what,
I'm for
what
it.
do you think?
Let's go then.
I need more podcast
then.
content.
Let's just hope there's actually stuff, like new stuff coming out.
Oh, there's always new stuff, dude. I mean, like I could go on talking about like
Dang.
you guys ever heard of our creators?
I think so.
There was a trailer that came out for it like
I never heard of it.
one of the it might have been the Game Awards, but basically it's like a third person. I think they were going for like a Destiny type vibe also.
Mm-hmm.
Loot based
Okay.
shooter and stuff, like world exploration. Looks cool. Watch the trailer, the Arc Raiders. But like I said, I could talk for freaking more hours, man. There's a ton of content, dude, and I could like, I still don't have my Naruto rants on tape,
Oh, okay.
so I could rant about. we could like maybe I'll brush up on my Naruto, right? So I have a better understanding of like why I hate like the latter half of the series so much, but like stuff like that. I've got tons of material. We just need to like think about it for a second, because like I don't know, if there's no
You're like-
topic, then it's like hard to kind of like bring it up.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You're like a video game donkey, but of anime.
I like Donkey. Donkey's hilarious.
Dude.
Oh man. Yeah. But maybe next week we'll get together and talk again. I don't know what days work for you guys.
Oh yeah, it depends, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, it's normally
I
around.
guess Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Normally around this time I'm always like available. And if I have something planned or set, I'll be there for sure. But like yeah. Like if nothing's planned or whatever, then I'll just, be my normal way of like, should I stream tonight? I don't know if I should stream because like I'm doing this drawing stuff or whatever. So if it's like a set thing where it's just like, all right, we're gonna meet up with the boys. we're gonna talk about freaking whatever, and that for sure I'll be there. But yeah, if it's like Wednesdays around this time, like 10 o'clock is normally when I try streaming. I guess 10, 11, something like that. We could probably start around there if you guys are around.
Yeah. It sounds good.
Cool. All right. Good night. I'm gonna keep talking
All right.
forever if I don't just freaking
Hey,
hang up
good
on
one,
you guys.
guys.
All I'll see you. See you, Shadow. See you, kid. Peace out.
All right, see you.
See ya. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you were there for that long, holy crap. Good times. Man, always a good time. Always. But sleep, I'm going to have like 4 hours of sleep again. Have a good one. Peace out. Little postscript. I downloaded Evolve again. Apparently, it's kind of making a revival comeback, so expect some Evolve in the future. Have a good one, guys. And once again, that was KabbRadio episode 7. I hope you all had a fun time listening to that. I had a good time talking to these fools. We'll be back with another episode. We have things that happen with the Game Awards, games we've been playing, and we'll see what the future has in a hold of us. Resident Evil 4 will be coming out, and a bunch of other games. Destiny 2 is still chugging along. But until next time, you guys have a good one, and the radio's going out.